Hey, welcome to Board Game Today. Unmatched week continues, and we've got an unboxing of the Robin Hood versus Bigfoot set. Now, we've done an overview of all of the releases for Unmatched so far, and an unboxing of Unmatched Battle of Legends Volume 1, but this is like a miniature version of the game that just gives you two combatants to fight it out with, Robin Hood versus Bigfoot, hence the title, Unmatched Robin Hood versus Bigfoot. So this is a game for 9 and up, 2 players, about 20-30 minutes to play. You get it, of course, 2 characters, decks, game board, stuff like that. We're going to show off what's inside so you can check it out. We can catch on the back everything that you get with this set. We're, of course, going to crack it open. You get 2 battlefields to play with, Sherwood Forest and the Yukon. Should be pretty cool. Let's see what's inside. Now, I saw a bit of this at Gen Con of what people were playing with their demos of this set. So, of course, we have our rule book here that you can go quickly learn the game. Obviously, really easy to play. You can kind of tell from the non-complicated book. Everything's fairly laid out well and understandable. Like, the game is easy. I played it at Gen Con and picked it up in 2 seconds. It's not all that difficult. We have dials for the characters for you to use. You can check out here. Of course, have to put them together. It's nice, thick cardboard, very reminiscent of X-Wing dials, that same sort of quality. We have the sidekicks and then the main dials for the main characters. We got Jackalope is the sidekick for Bigfoot. Robin Hood looks like he's all by himself. Lonesome. Game board, a little bit different than the main game, and that this is a little bit more compact board, and that it folds, I think, much more than the other board. Just like that board, though, the other board, it's just high quality, really nice quality print. It feels nice. The board feels nice and thick, that it's not going to break really easy. The colors are great. I like the art on the board itself. It's just overall, like, I think, a very pleasant and nice thing to look at game-wise. So props to them. I think, again, high-quality components. It's what I'm noticing is a theme throughout this game. All right, so we've got, of course, the little pieces for you to put together your dials. We've got tokens here. There looks like Robin Hood does have some tokens. Go put them in their proper spots in the box. This is actually another thing that I've noticed I think is really neat. The boxes are thought out as far as where you could put everything. We can see the sidekick tokens fit nicely in the tray, which I think is actually really cool, really smart. So we've got the 2 decks for the characters. We're going to go and double check to make sure there's nothing underneath. Sometimes we do miss some things because we don't look, so I'm trying to get in the habit of doing that no matter what. But let's go look at the deck themselves, and then we're going to look at the figures. So each character comes with a deck. You can see we have one of each here. We got Bigfoot's, and then we got Robin Hood's. Very distinctive. You use it for the proper character that you're going. We're going to show off Robin Hood so you can get a general idea of what this deck looks like. Hopefully I'll have less of a problem opening up this deck compared to the main box. I really have like no fingernail, so opening up cards tend to be a challenge for me. Nice themes going on in the channel. Same problems all the time. Never quite have a good resolution. Alright, so we've got here, let's see here. Looks like some quick play cards, maybe? Yeah, looks like quick play cards to help you play the game itself. Now, Robin Hood's actual cards themselves. Yeah, well, that's nice and handy. The cards themselves, nice artwork. I think it's really something that's been consistent so far we've seen throughout the game, is the artwork is solid for everywhere. It just feels like it's nice quality that you're getting. There's not some chintzy items. These are not flimsy cards. There's a little bit of heft to it. A little bit, I'd say maybe like playing card quality, a little bit thicker playing card quality. Just feels good. I'm not an expert in cards and can't tell you it's how many pounds it is and whatever, but the coating feels nice. There's a good feel to it. This should be easy to shuffle around. And the art's cool. I do like the each character kind of has a color coding theme going on, and Robin Hood's makes sense, and I think the art's really, really solid. I'd love to see who the artists are for everything. That'd be a great thing to add at some point, or maybe we'll find somewhere. And then you get, of course, the miniatures themselves. I think the miniatures are top notch. And just like the main figures, these two look like they also have kind of some inking on them, which is more than just the normal plastic gray that you get. You know, I don't know how well it's going to come up on this video. We're going to take some shots and throw it up on our Instagram that you can check out there. But the figures are solid quality. I think it's really, really nice. There's some great detail to it. You know, Robin Hood's, you know, his arrows is solid. Things aren't broken. Things are straight. I'm not seeing like flash, any issues like that we might see from other miniature companies. Bigfoot's got great detail as far as the hair, layers. So a lot of detail in the figure itself. From just across the board. It's a little bit loose on the base, but that's not that big a deal. And of course, you got the big wood log above his head that in itself has a lot of detail to it. So if you want to paint these up, I think they would look really, really cool. So that's everything you get in this set. You know, overall, it's a really fun game. This is a nice maybe intro way to play. You should be able to play the game throughout this and not invest in the big set just to get this. This does seem a little bit harder to come by currently, so the big set, main set of the Battle of Legends Volume 1 seems to be a bit easier. But you can always start with this as well. Again, the characters I think are really straightforward as to what you're looking at as far as what they bring to the game. Robin Hood, obviously long distance with his bow and arrow. Bigfoot getting in close and just whacking you with the log. You know, gameplay I don't think is all that complicated with either of them. We are going to talk some strategy down the road. We're going to probably do some articles on the site, boardgametoday.com, looking at that sort of stuff. So, as always, much appreciated. We're going to cover more Unmatched as days go on, go through every single release and get some gameplay in so you can check it out yourself. Of course, you can get all the latest game news at boardgametoday.com and follow us here on video. You can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, wherever we're located. Much appreciated. So until next time, as always, thank you for watching, and get your game on. Hey, thanks for watching Board Game Today. We always appreciate your views and your support, but there are so many ways for you to support our site. Not only can you do it right here on video, but you can go and check us out at boardgametoday.com, where we have more news, reviews, interviews, everything you could ever want. But since you're here, if you could, you can always give us a like, subscribe, or share our videos or watch something else. As always, much appreciated, and get your game on.